One. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and a very good day I wish upon respected judges and my fellow friends. My name is Azzahra binti Muhammad HAFIZ, a Form 4 student from code CEA 6021 Tunku Abdullah Science School. As a book lover, I truly love reading from the bottom of my heart, which is why I am here today. Today, I've prepared for all of you 5 of my most favorite reads over these past few months. Out of all of these books, I would like to choose A Helping Hand by Anthony Yeo. Now, before I dive right into this book, I would like to ask you guys a question first. Did you know that the mental health issues in Malaysia is becoming more and more serious nowadays? That's right. A research from University Malaya has shown us that the increasing number of cases in Malaysia is so high to the point that it's considered high risk and a very concerning level. Now, you might be wondering, how can we help this from getting worse? Well, the answer is right in my hand. A Helping Hand by Anthony Yeo is the right answer. This book is written with the aim of sharing tips and tricks as well as advices for readers to understand more of their problem as well as ways to face them. Now, this book is written by Anthony Yeo, a professional counselor back in the 80s who practices therapeutic counseling as one of the ways to approach his counseling practices. He is also very well known for his groundbreaking research in the therapeutic counseling, and he is one of the well-known counselor in America at that time. And this book is published in the year of 1981, showing its long and traditional methods that can actually be practiced in this modern ages nowadays. This book is about showing how to communicate well with other people in this very hectic society. Personally, for me, this book really helps if you would like to help other people trying to face your problems and trying to help them to be a better person in this era. This 170 pages book is filled with 10 specific contents, including warmth, knowledge, and a sense of comfort. While I was reading this book, I truly felt connected to this. This is because the writing flow of this book really makes you feel connected to the author and to the conversation as well. Sometimes I find myself to be in one of those conversations. Personally, for me, there are 3 things that I like about this book. Number 1 is the content flow. In this book, the writer writes this book as a way to share some of his conversations during his counseling practices. He shares with us their problems and also ways to face them, and I find that a very interesting read. Secondly, I really like the writing of this book. This is because this book uses a very simple way of writing while still maintaining a level of complexity in the English words, which I find are very amazing, and I can use some of the words for my essays and speaking as well. Thirdly, as a fellow teenager, I also have some problems that I don't really know where the sources comes from. But lucky for me, since I have read this book, I now understand all of my problems, and now I am willing to help my other friends to be able to together talk about these problems and ways to solve them. Last but not least, some of the lessons I learned from this book includes, number 1, that I learned that having problems in this era is not really a bad thing. In fact, having problems nowadays is actually a way for us to know more about ourselves. Whenever we have problems, we will seek for other people's help, and that showcases our courage to help. Ourselves and to find ways in order for us to live a better life. Secondly, I also find that this book is really helping me with understanding the human relationship. For me, after I read this book, the key to a human relationship is not only through communicating, but also through helping others. So let us bond together and help each other to a greater life in the future. Thank you very much.